kind of loud in here. I just totally just like went live. I didn't even think about setting up or where I was gonna set up or anything. So forgive me. Let's just do it right here. Fuck it. Hi. How's it going, you guys? Oi. Paul. How are you guys? How's everyone doing? Does Thomas... Okay, so I'm just going to be doing this really quick. Just really quick. You guys, I might not be doing tarot anymore for... I don't know when I'm going to start doing that. I mean, I still haven't made the decision for sure yet. It's like kind of a crazy thing that happened. I want you guys to know, like, I saw this video and it's like a whole new perspective, but it's just really cool. Like, it changed my whole perspective on everything in life. So I want you guys to check it out too. His name is Joe Dispenza. You can look it up by looking up Joe Dispenza Power of Thought, and it's the one right there where it says Power of Thought. Just watch it and just understand why everything has changed for me. So I don't know, I just want to get on here. It's my birthday, so I just wanted to kind of get on here and say hi to you guys and you know, do some readings. But it's going to be really quick because I do have people coming. So they might already be, but they can wait. No, but yeah, thank you. So I'm gonna do a couple readings, and it's gonna have to be really short, but I'm gonna just do a couple of them. Does Thomas like me? I don't know if he sees me being his girlfriend in the future. That's why I asked. Okay, so what does Thomas feel for Xena? Okay. Ooh. Is there a Leo involved? Because we do have the Leo card coming out. We also have Two of Cups. So I feel like obviously it is going to be a close connection where you guys feel like you click a lot. Who knows how long that's going to last, because you are kind of having doubts about it. I would say don't have doubts about that because obviously, you know, you guys are feeling pretty connected. Your doubts are making me doubtful. That's why I'm like, who knows how long it's going to last. But with the Strength card here too, if there's no Leo, or if there is, either way, you said yes, he's a Leo, so we're definitely talking about him. Even if he wasn't, though, I would think that, you know, this is talking about a long-term relationship, right? Because the strength to get through, to, you know, keep it going, the endurance for a serious committed relationship, obviously strength is what's needed, right? So we also have King of Earth, King of Pentacles. So this person could have a good job, or they could be very focused on material items or money, or just think that that's a value to them, or, you know, their money is in abundance, obviously. And it could have been that they've like worked really hard to get to the point that they're at. Like it hasn't been given to them. Like they're a really hard worker. They remind me of like Capricorn, which is interesting because Leo and Capricorn kind of have similarities in that way. Like they will work hard and get to the top, you know, like they're very ambitious signs, both of those. And that's what this person reminds me of. I feel like they're dedicated to what they get involved in. So if they get involved with you at all, I feel like they're planning on being dedicated to that. I just saw the Ten of Pentacles fell out, and I didn't show you that, and I put it back in, but I just want to take note of that. So you guys can make money together, possibly. Maybe there's a business that you guys are going to be running, or they'll help you to make more money or be more successful in some way, or they're going to find success financially. But I feel like this person's a hard worker, and they're like serious about what they do. They're dedicated to what they do. So if they do get involved with you, I feel like obviously from what the cards are showing, it seems like they're going to be serious about it. So for this point now, from this point here today, I feel like they are, if they get involved with you, that means they're serious about it at the time. So, you know, obviously things could change, and who knows what will happen, but from the looks of it, it looks like they're planning on actually having a relationship. So, nice. Okay. Because your mom's a bitch. No. But yeah, I mean, enough said there. No offense, but you're asking, so if she verbally attacks you, I feel like that means she qualifies as a bitch. Okay. Infinity 17, General. general for infinity. I haven't done a reading in like weeks. It's been weeks. Infinity. Seems like you have some kind of intuitive feeling or thought. Well, intuition is feeling, right? So, but you intuitively feel like you just kind of know something, or there's something's up, you know, some secret or something is like it's not getting past you, you know, like you're like, no, I'm well aware of it, even if it's trying to, like somebody might be telling you something is not what it is, and you're kind of just like, you already know what it is, like you have it down, and you're not even like, yep. So somebody is sneaking something, trying to steal something from you, trying to just sneak something under your nose, but I feel like you're aware of it. Like, I feel like they kind of acted too quickly. Like, instead of trying to, like, gain your trust and then, like, steal from you under your nose, they kind of just, like, did it, and you're like, I see right through you, you know? But you're not really letting them know right away. Something like that, to where somebody is not very trustworthy, but you kind of know that already. Like, you kind of pick up on this shadiness that they, you know, show or kind of exude, but with, you know, silently, you know, maybe you're the only one who can see it, but I would say that trust your gut, trust your intuition, you know, right now, because I feel like you're in the right place, obviously. The High Priestess knows things without having to be told directly. She's very intuitive, so, you know, she picks up on things, and she just knows. So, like, if you just feel like you know something, like, just go with that. Don't go against that. That's your gut. That's your intuition. That's your instinct telling you something's up. And I feel like you're right about that. You're on money with that one. So, just be careful with people, you know? Blue, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just looking at this randomly, you guys. So if you have a question, just, you know, throw it out there and I'll see it eventually, hopefully. Like I said, this is going to be pretty quick, so I don't know how many I'm going to do. But just keep posting. Like, I'm not trying to skip you on purpose. But just keep, like, posting and I'll hopefully see it. This is too fun. I don't know if I could quit doing this, but just watch the video that I recommended, because it's a game changer for me, for sure, and I hope that it is for you guys too. I can't see how it wouldn't be for anyone, you know? So, like, I just really recommend checking out that video that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. Okay, so, blue. Can I get a love reading? Blue, 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 blue. You want to see blue's love life? It's kind of like you are thinking about making a decision about something. Like, it's almost like indecisiveness, but I feel like right now it's more the time that you need to kind of like take action instead of thinking about it and contemplating it still. It's kind of like time to just do what you were going to do. Like, you know, you don't need to contemplate anything anymore. It's like you can do that forever, but it's not going to get you anywhere. So you need to like make a decision now. And honestly, like, well, honestly, I mean, what I'm seeing is, you know, with this card, Two of Wands, it's kind of like the world's kind of in your hands here. So, I mean, you have a good chance of getting what you want out of this, which is kind of interesting because obviously you're not feeling that way about it. And that sucks. But I mean, I feel like now's the time to take action instead of thinking further. It's like you got to just go for it, you know, whatever it is. You could be dealing with an Aries person, a Gemini, or a Capricorn. But I first felt like Aries because with these two cards, I felt like it was kind of talking more, instead of the sign, it's talking more about like the energies of what these cards actually mean, you know, beyond the actual zodiac sign. So this is Gemini, Capricorn, and Aries. And what I saw when I first looked at it, what I felt like it was saying was this is like a love situation, and it's somebody who, you know, you are like almost addicted to, or you feel this like urge or this pull to the person. Like, it's very tempting, but it's probably not the best thing for you, and you already know that. Like, you're already well aware of that. It's just something that, like, you know it's wrong, but it feels so right, right? And here we have the Aries card. So I feel like that's, you know, the Aries person. It could be a Gemini or a Capricorn as well, you know, there's that. But either way, if this person is not Aries, I feel like they're very, like, authoritarian. Like, they're, you know, I mean, when I think Aries, I don't think, like, responsible necessarily. Like, that's not the first word that I think of. When I think of Aries, I don't think, like, responsible. But, you know, because they're kind of like the risk takers. I mean, it's fire, and it's the first of fire, so it's just kind of like out there. Like, they're going to do it first, and they're going to be doing reckless shit sometimes. So I just don't see it as, like, you know, very responsible. But that could be what this is here. I mean, you know, it could come out in a number of ways, but this person could be authoritarian. I don't really see them as the average, like, Aries, like, being, like, very reckless much. Like I see more in this one responsibility, and if it's not Aries, then it's just the energy of that card, right? And so this energy of this card, it kind of like is different for me than it would be like Aries and then the Emperor. Like, yeah, it's the same card, but to me it's more of like the energy of the Emperor is not what I think of when I think of an Aries, you know? So it's like one or the other really, and I'm going with the Emperor on this one. So this could be something that you feel very tempted to you know, go after, and it's like hard to break away from. You're trying to make that decision, possibly something about that, making a decision about this person, and I just think, you know what's good for you, you know what's bad for you, like you know this, you know, no one has to tell you. So I mean, it's up to you what you do, obviously. It says take action though, like while you have the opportunity, because you might not always have that opportunity. Opportunities, remember, can be missed. You know, you can miss opportunities for sure, so don't be that person, you know. Now's the time. So go ahead and take action in the way that you feel is best. Now's the time. Stop thinking about it so much and just do it. You've thought long enough, you know. Now's time to do it. You have the opportunity, take it and go for it. Destiny. Yes, a general. General love reading or just general in general? I think you mean general, right? Honey, Desiree, I really don't want to answer that question just because I feel like that's very personal. And I feel like you can answer that yourself. Like, just because, I mean, not to be rude, but it's just like, it's your mom. And I could like have any number of ideas, you know, on why she's doing these things. But I feel like it's probably right there. You probably can understand it if you just look a little further. It's just that you probably don't want to because it's your mom. So you don't want to face facts about it because it's hurtful. But I just think that I'm not the person to do that, you know, like what I'm saying. I just feel like you can probably figure that out better than I can, you know. So Destiny, it's a general, right? I'm going with it. I'm going with general. Okay, Destiny, general. Collaboration is going to be important right now for you, so don't try to do things on your own, or don't try to like be like the, you know, uncooperative person, because you need people right now in this project. Whatever it is, exchanging ideas of some sort is going to be important now, so it's going to flow better. It's just going to work for you, so go for that, you know, flow with that. Try not to be argumentative and try to just, you know, hear everybody out, give everyone a chance. This is going to be life-changing. Well, depending on you, you know, you can take it that way or not. But usually with the Tower, we're learning a lesson here. We're learning lessons pretty heavily too. I mean, things might fall apart before they come together. It may be pretty hard these next couple of months for you just because of this Tower here. It's kind of scary, but really what it means is that it's supposed to happen. This is kind of like a life lesson, I guess you could call it, like maybe a karmic partner or person, friendship. I mean, partner doesn't have to be romantic in your life, and you're going to be learning something that you're going to remember for a long time. Things are not going to be working out. You'll know that this is happening because things around you, things you're trying to do and make happen aren't really working out, you know, the way you expected or for you, for your benefit at all. Like, it's kind of like you're getting the shit end of the stick here. So on like every turn, you know, with everything you do. So you're going to notice that, and it's going to be like, what the do I do? What's going on? Why is this happening? Why is nothing working out for me? Like, what is going on? And it's called the Tower, hun, and basically things are gonna have to fall apart so that you can rebuild, because right now you're not in the right place, you're not in the right path. So it's gonna take you on a different path that's more for you, and this is supposed to happen. This is good for you, even though it feels shitty at first, or, you know, while it's happening. My advice to you with the Tower, go with the flow. Like I said, you know, don't be argumentative, don't be resistant to change. Like, if other people have ideas for you, you don't have to like go for everything everyone tells you to do, but it's just, don't resist change so heavily that you hurt yourself more, because basically what's going to happen, the Tower's here because along the way we're supposed to make little changes, right? Little adjustments that are more, you know, for our life, like for ourselves, and not like selfishly, but just like, this is right for me, this is not. And sometimes we don't do those things. Sometimes we just stay on this path that someone wants us on, or, you know, like our parents or our friends or boyfriend or girlfriend, like somebody, or your, you know, maybe your financial advisor, whatever. Somebody is like giving you advice or telling you, no, you should, pushing you to do so, and you do it, and it's like you don't want to. and then you're like on this path that you don't really want to be on, for example. So it's kind of like that, you're supposed to make these little adjustments that are more to your life path, what you're wanting to do, where you're wanting to go, where you're supposed to be. And if you're not listening to that and you're kind of just doing what everyone else wants or whatever, you find yourself in a situation you don't really want to be in, that isn't really for you, then the tower comes and goes, okay, well, you're not going to change it, so I'm going to change it for you all at once. So everything in your life is going to probably have to change. I mean, not every little itty bitty thing, but like big things. Transformation is, all the way around. So, and I sense that you're going to be obviously a little disappointed about this. The reason, though, I want you to take note of this, okay? You're looking at the negative. So if you can just see, he's laser focused here on these 3 cups that are knocked down. So if you could just turn yourself around and see these 2 cups right here still standing, you will be able to recognize that there's still opportunity in your situation. So stop looking at the negative, stop dwelling on the past, stop thinking about, everything I've lost and everything that should have been. Because look, this bridge over here is uncharted territory you haven't explored yet. So that's for you. You can take these 2 cups and you can just keep doing the same thing and you can just get the same result. And it's going to be the same disappointment because you are doing the same thing. You're getting the same result. And it's like if you want to do something different or have a different experience, first of all, you have to change your thinking and you have to change your outlook because you can't just be looking at, the negative. You're going to get the same thing. And it's, enough said. So go here, take these 2 cups, these 2 opportunities you still have, and go find some new area of life or some place you can go and some experience you can have. This castle right here, what's in it? What's in this castle? We don't know. It's for you to find out. So, go and find out. Go do something different. Do not do the same thing. That's it. That's just as simple as that. Stop doing the same thing because you're going to get the same result. You're not going to be happy with it, okay? So make changes. When changes come into your life in the next couple months, try not to resist. Try your hardest to be like a Pisces and flow with things. Just kind of try to do your best to flow with things, okay? Don't be all Scorpio and stubborn as fuck Aquarius, no, I'm just not going to do it just because you want me to. Don't do that. That's going to be so much harder for you to get through this tower moment, okay? So just try to go with it. Try to just allow things to happen, allow people to come and go, allow changes to happen, allow things to take place, and just kind of be there flowing with it, okay? Oh, hopefully it's not hard for you then. You said I'm an Aquarius. Hopefully it's, you can just take that advice because that's what I give everyone with the tower is the same advice. Not the same as this, because this is a 5 of Cups. So in your situation, it's kind of, in a way, I feel like you kind of have it a little easier because if you could just hone in on that you're just looking at the negative, that you're just kind of seeing it negatively and you're focused on everything that's, you've lost. Even though Aquarius is forward thinking. So try to hone in on that though. Usually with people with the tower, I just say, try to allow change, don't resist change. But for you, we have another reason why that's happening. And so that gives us a little more insight. So that helps us to, not do the same thing. So I feel like it's kind of better because then you can kind of, navigate exactly what's going on and why. And we also have a Fool for you. Perfect. New adventure, going out, not giving up, he's not even worried about this cliff. That's what you need to do is just jump into something. Be careful, of course. But the Fool ain't being careful for shit. But obviously be careful. But, he's just having a good time. He's just ready for an adventure. So I think you should do the same with those 2 cups. Find that castle, go over that bridge, find that castle, that uncharted territory, and find the surprise inside, Who knows? Let me know what it is. Let me know what happens for you in these next couple months. I'm really excited for you. It's going to be good. Just don't look at that negative because that's the thing that's going to tear you down and make you think it's negative, obviously. So change is not negative. The tower is for your highest good, is what they say. So try to embrace that if you can. Infinity, I think I gave you a general reading, didn't I? Just go back a little bit. I don't know if you were here for it, but yeah, I definitely gave you a reading. I donated last time twice, out of which one question was done, the other one is remaining. Right! Oh, shoot. Wow, that was a while back. I can't even believe I haven't been on since... Have I been on since then? That is not like me to do that. But yes, I do remember that. So let's take care of that now, please. I'm sure you don't have any problems with that. So yeah, I'm definitely down to do this. Let's do this right now. Just post your question if you have it now. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? It's been a while. It really has. How long has it been? Shit, I don't even know. Couple weeks. Couple weeks. Very long time. And honestly, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this, to tell you guys the truth. So I'm just waiting for your question, Disha. Yeah, Infinity, yeah. I just did it right before the last one. So just rewind a little bit. Go check it out. Yes, I did. Okay. Hi, Nick. I know it's been too long. I'm good. I'm great, actually. How are you? You should go to the beginning of this video and check out here. I'll just say it again because I don't want you guys to like lose track of where we're at now. But there's this video I watched that was Disha. I see your question. I'm gonna answer that right now. Okay. There's this video I watched, you guys, and it changed things for me. I might not be doing tarot for much longer. I don't know if I'm ready to like say this is the last time. Last night I was gonna do a reading and say this is probably the last time I'm gonna go live, but now I'm seeing how much fun it really is still, because it's fun, you know, and I love all the connections I've made and stuff. So I mean, it's a hard decision, but this video changed things. So I recommend you guys seriously go and watch it. The person's name is Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I keep forgetting that part. Dr. Joe Dispenza, and if you put power of thought, power of the mind, you'll see it says power of thought in blue. So just watch that. It's like 33 minutes or something, but it's super like, oh my god, you just have to watch it. Just go and check it out and let me know what you think, okay? Because it changed things for me in a really big way. So yeah, of course I'm going to tell you guys to go and watch it too. Hopefully it has the same effect as it did on me for you. Okay, so Disha, where are you? I thought I just saw you. Oh, what are Aime's, am I saying that right again? Current feelings for me, will there be communication from his end? Okay. Oh shit. Okay. What are his current feelings for me, and will there be communication from his end? What are his feelings for her? And his feelings for Disha currently. Do you see communication coming in? Okay. Let's get a little more before I start. Is he like non-committal or something? I mean, with this, he's got like, there's like anxiety and fear, clearly. There's, you know, he's kind of apprehensive about this. He's not really so gung-ho about like, let's get into a relationship and get serious. Like for some reason, you know, at first I kind of thought, okay, he's working hard maybe, you know, on his work, or maybe there's a new project. There's some new hobby he's really into, like more than anything else. This is what he does all the time. Like doesn't even feel like work. So, I mean, and maybe it's not work, maybe it is a hobby, but there's something he's very, 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 very focused on, working very hard at it, like, you know, fingers to the bone, hard at it, like all the time, but it's fun for him, like that's where he wants to be. So he's just very focused on this thing, whatever it is, and he's also thinking a lot, like there's a lot of, like he's thinking like he's doing a lot of self-reflection, I guess you could say. He's like thinking a lot about like, what should I be doing? What do I need to do? Like while he's doing this hard work, I would say, is probably when he's doing this, you know, most of the day. He's thinking about his life, what he needs to do. And I think really he doesn't want to feel trapped, first of all. And he doesn't want to feel like he doesn't have another choice, or like he can't run away. The reason I ask if he's non-committal or like has a tendency to be is because, you know, why would he feel trapped in a relationship? That's how he's seeing it, is that like, I don't want to be trapped. And so if somebody's going to feel that way, it's like they shouldn't probably be in a relationship. But I'm guessing he's like the type that feels like he's trapped in relationships. So that's kind of like, I don't know if, you know, he's non-committal, but maybe it's just the situation that you guys have together. But it seems like he's very apprehensive. Like, he's not just so like ready to do this yet. He's putting a lot of thought to it, and he has a lot of time on his hands to do that thought. So, I mean, that's what he's doing. So I think he's worried. I mean, for some reason. Let's see if there's any like specific reason connected to you, or is it him personally that's just not ready for a relationship and he knows it's going to be a serious one if he does get involved with you, or is he like, is it something personally about you that he just doesn't sit right with? What does he feel for her currently? Shit. Okay. All right. Huh. Okay. So first of all, I mean, we have the Empress. So either he thinks he's going to get you pregnant, or he thinks that this has a lot of potential. It could be both. I mean, you know, there's a lot of potential here he sees. So that's what's confusing, because it's like he is worried about it. So that leads me to kind of believe that, okay, from one thing to another, maybe it's just him who's weird in relationships and doesn't really like to, you know, necessarily be serious with people, or it's like kind of scary, or, you know, it's just like he likes to be free and have his freedom to do whatever. So it could be that, because with you personally, he feels like there's potential there, right? Like this could be a new start, a new beginning, right? There could be something beautiful here. And then we have Nine of Pentacles, which is even more beautiful. And when we're talking about a commitment, it's a great card to get, because it leads me to believe that he thinks you're somebody who's stable, you know, somebody he could be stable with, somebody who has their shit together, because you see she has all her pentacles here, and she's tending to this garden around her, she's tending to this bird, so she's sharing what she has, you know, she's not like stingy or stuck up or selfish. I mean, she has her own back, and she's willing to help those in need. So I mean, he feels like you're dependable, and that's important, right, in a serious relationship. But here is where it gets even more confusing. I think they're back, so I may need to go after this one, you guys, sorry. But, you know, the Death card. So Scorpio, it could also be representative of an ending, or something changing drastically, like overnight, just changing completely, and who knows what that is at this point, but we'll figure that out. I feel like, though, he thinks it's going to change, or it's going to end. Like, he feels like there's a lot of potential. It's very, you know, this could work out, but it's not going to last, you know. That could be, again, his own non-committal attitude about things, like nothing lasts. He doesn't usually last with things, or maybe he has a negative attitude about relationships because he's been hurt in the past, whatever it is. Or you know, an avoidant attachment style. Just doesn't really believe in love, or that it really lasts all that long, or that, you know, he's just never really seen it happen in a healthy way, so he just, you know, doesn't really think that happens, you know, just doesn't really believe in it. So he just kind of puts this negative vibe on it from the gate. And so who knows, like, what's going to happen with that. If that's what he believes, though, I mean, that's kind of what's probably going to happen, right? Because that's what he believes. He might surprise himself in this situation, but I mean, he's got a lot of conflicting ideas about this situation. I feel like he does see a lot of potential with you, so it's hard to tell you, you know, like what he feels, because I don't want you to think, you know, just because he feels like there's potential, that means that it's going to be a good relationship, it's going to work out, or that it's even going to happen, because obviously he has all these doubts here. So I would say just give him some more time to like consider this, because you really don't want to get involved with somebody who has doubts like that. You know, you want to get with somebody who knows like what they want to do, and what they're doing here in this relationship with you, right? He doesn't know what he wants to do yet. So I would say, you know, if you can, try to hold back and just allow him to do that thinking, you know, and if you want to, you can go for it. I mean, that's up to you. I just think that he's not really ready, I guess you could say, or not really about it in the way that you are, in the same way that you are, you know. So it could be disappointing, because he just might not be your type of, you know, serious relationship that you need. But he's definitely thinking about it, and I think he sees potential, but he also sees where it ends, and that it would be very disappointing for the both of you. So be careful with that, okay? Just be careful with that, you know, make sure you don't just jump into it all the way, give everything to the person right away, because they might not be there for the long haul with you. But I do think that they see potential that you guys could make something happen. You know, they feel like you would be a person that would be good to be with. It's just, are they even the type of person to stay with people? I mean, or stay in it, or be in a long-term relationship, you know, unfortunately. What do you mean by that, Nick? Okay, Desiree. Well, let's see. I don't know exactly how to answer all your questions, you know? I don't know how much time I have either. But, like, when they walk through the door, I'm just going to probably end it. So let's get something out here really quick, though, for you. I want to look at this Aries person's energy. So let's look at his energy and see what kind of, like, dude he is, or, like, what's, you know, best. I mean, like, you know, only you know what's best for your life, obviously. But we can see what kind of, like, person what kind of energy this person gives or sends out to us right now, brings up. That's going to be important here. Help me to understand this Aries person that she's questioning about. What does she need to know about them to answer her questions about being with him again? He's an ex-boyfriend. This could mean a few things, so let's dig a little deeper. Aries, right there. All right. What are you trying to say? Ooh. Whoo. Whoo. Okay. All right. And I feel like there's... Okay, I'm just jaded. I think that's all that is. Let's get one more. Give me what it is. What is this? Give me what it is. Okay. So, interestingly, this could happen, okay? It could be successful. I see somebody, either both of you or one of you, feeling like really good about this, like feeling like you are just on top of the world. You have all the supports you need, you have all the, you know, people are looking up to you or cheering for you, you know, it's like a good energy. It's like people are on your side, people are rooting for you, right? This could be both of you guys in the relationship together, like maybe it gets a lot of attention from your community or friends or, you know, whoever. There's, you know, good things to say about it though. It's not like people are hating on you. And it feels good. It's like, okay, people want us together too. That's awesome, you know, because we want to be together. It's just like, you know how sometimes you're in a relationship where people like hate on it and it sucks. So it's definitely not the case here. But it could also mean that this person has a lot of attention themselves. So who knows? I mean, either or. But to go along with that, I mean, it's a good energy though. So to go along with that, I mean, pregnancy is possible. Be careful with that. I do hear them now, so I'm going to hurry up with this. But basically here, you know, they see potential with this. I think there is potential with this. I think, you know, the Empress also means sometimes a new beginning, a fresh start, like the birth of something. So the birth of your guys' relationship again, very possible here. And with the Nine of Pentacles, after it, just like the last reading, I definitely feel like there is a possibility that this could get serious, or at least they see you as a dependable person. And with the Ace of Pentacles, there's opportunity for this to be a serious committed relationship, or for you guys to find success in that way. I would just say that, you know, check the materialistic attitude you guys might have, or he might have, or you might have, or someone might have in the situation, if that is what this is talking about partially. Because I do feel like success is for sure, like, you know, okay, I shouldn't say for sure, because I'm not you, and everything can change, like, you guys have free will, so things can change, but with the cards here, I mean, Ace of Pentacles is basically like, if you see the opportunity and take it, you're in, you know, you're gonna have success there. But are we talking about commitment? Are we talking about, like, something that's dedicated, something that is, you know, like Pentacles, dependable, committed, you know, like hardworking, and you're going to reach success that way, like slow and steady, but by putting in effort, you know? And it could also be talking about material, you know, money. So, I mean, things of value. If one of you has money, I mean, just be careful that the person isn't, like, using you for money, or that it's not just about money, or you guys just aren't so solely focused on money. The King of Pentacles isn't here. And that's usually what, you know, is very focused on money in a way that could be negative. So, I mean, that's not here. But I'm just throwing it out there so you know that that's another way to look at it. But I think this could be committed if you guys really put effort into it, obviously. You have free will. So, I mean, obviously, you can choose to or not to. But if you did, I mean, shit, I don't really see anything standing in the way of that. Trust is, you know, dependable, reliable. Pentacles is pretty much what you want to see if you're wondering about that, you know, so I would say you're pretty good to go with that and his energy, but again, up to you. But I think it looks pretty safe, you know, right now anyway. Come back in a week when you start that relationship. I'm just so jaded, like I just like don't want to tell people like it's gonna be great, because obviously, you know, I'm not a fortune teller. Things could change. You could change your mind, they could change theirs, and someone could die, and then everyone changes everything in their life. And so I mean, come back in a month, I say, because I just want to see what happens after you guys start. But I don't want to speak death over you guys' relationship. Obviously you have the Empress there, so there's definitely an opportunity for something new and exciting, and potential wise it looks good, you know, like there's good potential here. Yeah, they do. Things change, people change, and you never know where that's going to go. So I mean, I'm just saying, it's not for today, that's what it looks like. So good. I'm actually happy to be able to like say something positive about a relationship. It's not always that way, you know, it's not always. And I kind of felt like I had to answer that because you're worried about it, and it's like I would want to know that too, you know. That's a good, it's like a good, it's a common question that you would have in that situation. Yeah, but yay, his energy actually looks pretty trustworthy. Like you guys can reach success, but remember with Pentacles, it takes work, you know. You guys are willing to put in that work. Ace of Pentacles, that's an opportunity. So if you see it and you take it, good. You can miss it, so just try not to miss that opportunity for success here. But the vibe for me is like you guys working together to make that happen, you know. So that's kind of what a relationship needs. So that's good. Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna head out because I don't know, I keep hearing shit and I don't know if they're gonna come yet, but I feel like they are any second, and I don't want to be in the middle of a reading when they get here, so you're all up in it already, huh? Good for you. I'm happy for you. Okay, so it was good to see you guys though. Check the beginning of the video that I was talking about. Go check that out and let me know what you guys think, and I'll come back on tomorrow or maybe the next day or something. So I will see you guys soon. Let your friends know, share this. Let's get more people in here. Love you guys. It was good to see you. Thanks for coming. Bye.